Okay, so here I am in the raw again. Any of you don't know me, my name's Maria, and I started doing these videos to talk about real stuff that we go through in life. I'm a single gal, and so tonight I want to talk about dating sites. Yep, those. Okay, so I've been on some dating apps in my life, and last time I was on them, it was been several years ago. Recently, I've revisited that, and come to find out, apparently, there's some sort of unwritten rule or something that if a guy doesn't get to meet you within a week or something, they just ghost you. Who knew, right? I sure didn't. I mean, we're all adults, right? Like, because I'm almost 49. So, I mean, the dating world has really changed since I was a teenager. Since like boy meets girl, boy asks girl out, they go do something, go to the movies, go out to eat, whatever, they fall in love or, God forbid, just get things way backwards. I don't know. I mean, seriously. Now, you have to rely on the internet because half your friends are married and their friends are married. And I started young with my kids. I married my high school sweetheart. So I'm kind of an early empty nester. And let's face it, I work with kids all day. I don't really want to come home and deal with more. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my job, but I like coming home to a house without kids. Seriously though, a few years ago, ask my friends, if I would have said I'm gonna love being an empty nester, they would have said, Maria, you're crazy. Because I was all, they're gonna leave. It's gonna be terrible. No, it's actually great. I really like it. I mean, it's nice. I mean, sometimes it's nice when they need me, and I totally jump on that chance to do stuff for my kids because it's nice to be needed still sometimes by them. But I don't want to raise somebody else's kids. I'm done with that. And I totally look forward to being a grandma. So it really amazes me when there's guys that are 48, 50, even older than that still have little kids at home. Like, some of them have little kids. Some of them have, like, elementary schoolers, middle schoolers. And I really don't want to help raise teenagers. No, thank you. Been there, done that. No. Sorry. Not gonna do it. No, thank you. Couldn't pay me enough. But I have started conversations with guys and thought I was on a really good path. and had been talking for like a week, and then things seem to be going great. And I think the conversation's in a good flow pattern, and start to feel like, oh, this is a great guy. And then, boom, out of nowhere, no conversation at all. It's like suddenly their end just drops right off. And I have no idea why. Because, like, for example, one of them was just like, told me one day that they really liked having conversations with me, and the next day, nothing. Like, really? Just like that. Like, I kind of actually wondered if something happened to the person. And, like, this just happened again. And I literally asked somebody on the dating site to give me an honest answer last night as to why does this happen? Like, why do you guys do this? I said, do you honestly, answer me honestly, and I'm not going to judge you for it, but have you done this? And they said, honestly, I don't talk to somebody for more than a week if I don't meet them. And I'm like, really? That's the deal? Like, like, but do you say anything? Do you like just do you just like drop the conversation? He didn't answer me on that. So I'm assuming yes. It's just like a week, no meet, ghosted. Rude. I'm sorry. I was raised by the golden rule. So, do unto others as you would have them do it to you. And I personally don't like to be ghosted and just like left hanging. Like, did I say something wrong? Do I like? I mean, I know like I was sick last week, and I probably had bad breath, like sick person breath, but like I don't think you can smell that through the phone. So I don't. I'm baffled, you know. And like they made it through my initial like, if you're gonna ditch me and run, now's the time because I'm gonna tell you everything face up front that could possibly make you ditch me and run. Like, I have a heart condition, and I'm not gonna probably live past 70 or maybe even 65. So, you know, if you want to ditch me and go now, now's your chance. Here's the door. Out you go. Fine. You know? And I've been married 3 times, and they weren't, some of it wasn't pretty. So, you just, if that's going to bug you, there you go. Here's your ticket. Here's your ticket out. Here's your tickets out. Oh no, that doesn't bug me. I mean, maybe it sunk in finally. I don't know. But, I mean, just to just ghost you like that without saying a word. Like, I've literally said to people, I'm sorry, this is a deal breaker for me. So, good luck. But I'm not interested. Sorry. But I guess that's just kind of person I am. And sometimes I expect people to be decent human beings when they're just not capable of that. So, I don't know. But yeah, dating sucks when you're older. So, I don't know if you kids are watching this and you think dating sucks now when you're young. Make a really good choice when you're young about who you're going to be with for the rest of your life, and really hope that it sticks. Because if it doesn't, I'm scared about what's going to happen 30 years down the road. Because literally, my 30-year high school reunion's coming up, and I think y'all need to think really hard about a few things. One being, how does a person react to stress? How does a person react to you when you're stressed? How does a person deal with the seasons of life? Like, I mean, seriously, shit happens, people. So, when shit happens, how do they handle it? You should probably think about that before you marry somebody. And if they get cold feet after they ask you to marry them, you should maybe think about that. Maybe. I mean, there's a reason for that. And they call them red flags. Red, woohoo, danger, danger, for a reason. So don't ignore them. I've learned that the hard way. So watch for them. Don't ignore them. If your friends and family are seeing red flags and they're trying to tell you about them, you should maybe listen because they love you. Also learn the hard way. So, because this is no fun. And figure yourself out. Take time. Figure yourself out before you try to figure a relationship out, because you need to be you. And people need to be individuals. You are complete on your own. That whole you complete me BS is BS. You're a complete person. You don't need somebody to complete you. You should be whole on your own. Think about that. That person should compliment you as the complete person that you are. They should be the icing on your cake of life. That's what they should be. Don't look for someone to complete you. And if somebody